There's no sound, Scott. There's no sound.
All right, well, let's try that again. We have no sound. That's strange. All right, let's try it again. And this, everybody, the spotlight's going to be on Diara. Maybe we didn't have sound because I needed to let people know that Diara now leads a beautiful dance move. She is our cheerleader. So follow her moves, and hopefully we'll play it this time properly. Well, you know what's strange? It's not giving me. Oh, they moved the share sound spot. Okay. Now we know. Here we go. We're going to try again.
What if I were to suggest that you play a key role in the awakening world? And that you are watching this because you have heard the call. We can start right now by opening our hearts and minds. Welcome to the awakening world.
Good evening, everybody. That's not Scott Catamas. That's Diara. That's our cheerleader. Here I am. I'm Scott Catamas. Let's all twinkle Diara for that wonderful dance moves, that wonderful cheerleading that she now does at the start of every Awakening World broadcast. We love you, Diara. Thank you. And welcome, everybody. We are going to have a very unique and special event tonight. It is the grand reopening of the Haven. And the Haven is a gorgeous, beautiful store in Ashland, Oregon. It was created by the TwinRay. It's got over $1 million worth of crystals. It's incredible. You walk in and the vibe is so high. SanandaJi's artwork is all over. It's a very, very beautiful place. And we were closed for the winter, did a lot of remodeling. We added a tea room that we brought up forward into the when you first walk into the store now. So there's a whole tea area. And tonight is the grand reopening. So in about half an hour, we're going to have some meditation. We're going to have some music happening here at the Haven. Then the TwinRay are going to come and they're going to lead a Satsang for about an hour. And then we've got more live music for you. But music, well, we all love Omashar. And we just decided to do this at the last minute. I reached out to Omashar and God bless him. He said, yep, I'm available. So he is OMA-STAR. That's right. OMA-STAR. That's your new name. I like that. OMA-STAR.
Apparently it is, yes. OMA-STAR. And so, shall I play a song, or what are we going to do, Scott?
I would love for you to play probably 2 or 3 songs, but we'll start with one now. How's that sound?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, let's play a song and have a little chat after this first song. Yes.
Exactly. Perfect.
Okay. Excelente. So we all sitting comfortably. Well, then, audios.
And I see Kiki is there, DR is there, Jerry's there. So remember, for Global Peace Rappers, Scotty Satori is with us. We move and we groove. So move and groove to the music, and I will put the camera on you for a little bit, as you're about to see. Okay.
The quieter you become, the more you can hear in the silence, in the stillness. I am here. Through the wisdom of your tears, through your heartbreaks, through your breakthroughs, through the shedding of your fears. Know that I am with you and guiding your way. Know that I am cheering you on. Truth lives within you, and love leads us through. I love you. Now your heart and mind is clear, and you know that love is with you, love supports you, love is here. And you feel that you belong, and you're walking with purpose. You can hear your life's new song, and know that I am with you and guiding your way. Know that I am cheering you on. Truth lives within you, and love leads us through. I love you. Ba-ba-ba-dum-ba-da-da. In the stillness I am near. Through the wisdom of your tears, through your heartbreaks, through your breakthroughs, through the shedding of your fears, to know that I am with you and guiding your way. Know that I am cheering you on. Truth lives within you, and love leads us through. I love you. Now your heart and mind is clear, and you know that love is with you, love supports you, love is here. And you feel that you belong, and you're walking with a purpose. You can hear your life's new song. Know that I am with you and guiding your way. Know that I am
I would love to interview you on the live stream about the Crystal Lounge. Can I interview you in about 1 minute?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Love
Wow.
leads us through.
And we've got. And now I thought it would be good. We'll figure it out. Let's all twinkle Omashar for that beautiful, wonderful opening song. And thank you to all of our dancers. Thank you, everybody, for moving and grooving to the music. We are so grateful for beloved Omashar. And he's going to do 2 more numbers for us. So we'll give him a chance to kind of, you know, and for Adora, we appreciate Adora, who's always dancing with us, and Reverend Jeffrey, Diara, Scotty, all of our friends. So as I said, I'm here at the Haven, and one of the great, exciting things that is happening is we're launching a tea lounge. And the manager of the tea lounge is with me. This is Crystal. And I just roped her up. She did not know she was going to do this. We'll bring up a little. She's got Jasmine Bear to provide a little bit of extra support here. That's all.
Hi, Annie.
So tell the audience about the tea lounge. What's going to happen?
Yeah, sure. So the tea lounge is going to encompass the ceremonial teas that we offer. So it'll be a great way for people walking by or people who already know about the ceremonial teas to come in and drink. The style that we're going to service the tea is going to be similar to the gong fu type of service, where the servers are going to open their hearts and they're going to pour from that very heart open space. And it'll be this beautiful, like high vibrational transcendent experience. And, we'll also have some blends as well that are coming from really lovely tea locations that are outside of our brand. And we'll also have some snacks. So the tea lounge is going to be able to be available for people who are coming in who just want to work, people who want to come in and have like a beautiful individual ceremonial drinking experience, and groups like students who want to learn more about tea, all kinds of things. So that's kind of what I'm prepping for.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And this is it. This is the person who's making it all happen. Our manager, Crystal.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. And you did great. You were
Thanks.
very spontaneous.
We're very.
Now, what are some of the teas? What are some of the more exotic teas that you're going to have?
Oh, yeah. Well, like for the ceremonial teas, I would say I really love the Wild Artisan Moonlight. That one is the one where the artisans have learned their ancestral way of picking the tea, where they actually blindfold themselves, and then they have to find the tree, tune in, use their intuition, find the tree and the leaves and pluck them this way. And it's all done on a full moon. So it's also extra special.
In what country?
And this is in China.
In China.
Yes. So the tea is magnificent, and it's a white tea, the one I'm describing as well. So it's got beautiful, floral, flavors and scents, and a little bit of fruity aromatics as well. But it is so, amazing and incredible.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah. And another favorite so far from all the people who've been testing and putting things together with me is from a company called Ellen Joe. They are an LGBTQ and women-run small business, and they have a wonderful tea blend that is a ginger turmeric mint tea, and it is to die for. Everybody wanted it on the menu as soon as they tested it. So that's another really fun one I can't wait for. And I personally also like hibiscus.
Mhm.
So, and that's just because I'm Latin and I love the kind of flavors that go into that little tart. So we have a hibiscus tea that also we can serve cold. because we're now entering spring and summer.
It gets hot here. It
It's
gets
hot here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
So,
your, what country of origin are you from?
my mother is Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican,
Yeah.
right.
Got any PRs out there?
You do. In fact, not only do we have, I'm going to introduce you. This is the wild monk of the Mystic Monastery, Jerry Anderson. He is the steward of 10,000 acres in Puerto Rico.
Wow.
It's this huge monastery.
Wow.
And Jerry, since she brought up Puerto Rico, here you go.
Yeah, what a joy to meet you. Yes, and to discover your connection to the Taino and the Puerto Rican people.
Yes.
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 Yes. The Taino is in my blood. Yeah. That is so amazing. Wow.
Our land is near Lares, if you know Lares.
I don't.
And we're just south of the Arecibo telescope.
Whoa. That is so cool. Wow. And you're there now?
No, right now I'm in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
But the image behind him is Puerto Rico.
Wow. Oh, I can't wait. I still have yet to go myself.
We're going to do a retreat there, so you'll have to come to the retreat.
Yes.
I'll have to go and I'll have to see some of my family out there. They'll be mad otherwise.
And the real food there.
Yes, yeah, the food. Yes, yeah, the food, the culture, exactly.
And Jerry, while you're up, tell our audience, because a lot of TwinRay community don't know about your monastery. Tell people a little bit about your amazing property and what you're doing there.
Well, we're the first monastery in history that is combining monastic and indigenous wisdom together in one monastery. So we're the land that we have here at our stewardship is actually the Taino mythological area where most of the stories of the Taino took place on this river behind me. And we're a monastery that's based totally on the law of one. Yes. And also, since we lost him, we're very directed by Saint Germain and Saint Thomas.
TwinRay community, come up to me.
Saint Thomas, the book of Saint Thomas, and all of our monks are anointed in a direct lineage all the way from Saint Thomas in 54 AD in India.
Jerry, thank you so much. I've been kind of doing a little bit behind the scenes here. And we've got one other wonderful TwinRay friend. Come on over the side. This is Risha, who makes all things happen. And so thank you, Jerry. I'll bring you back up a little bit. This is Risha here at the Haven. And of course, all the TwinRay community know her, but for Global Peace Tribe community, she's one of the main people who really oversees everything here at the Haven and has been with the TwinRay for very, very long. Right after they got together. In fact, you knew them. Which one did you know before?
We met SanandaJi in Egypt. My partner Brian and I met him in Egypt and did an Egypt trip with him and a couple of other people. And so then after that, when we saw that he and ShekinahMa had gotten together, we said, "Oh my gosh, wait, who's that with SanandaJi?" And we just were like, "Okay, those are our teachers now. There they are. So yeah, we got in touch with them immediately. And the fun part of the story is that we said, okay, wherever they are in the world, we're going to go and be with them and start, become students with them, of them. And we said, okay, we have to find out where they are. And we found out they lived 20 minutes away from us in Southern California. I go anywhere in the world, Costa Rica, France, Australia, and so they were right down the road.
That's pretty cool.
So it was meant to be. So we started working with them, going and have tea with them and sitting in the park with them when they were first together and talking about everything that's being created here, everything that they've created so far, calling in the community and calling in all the beloveds and creating this magical place for the golden age. So everything and all the pillars of learning, the astro divinity, the geo divinity, the enlightened leadership, the miracle mentorship. They talked about all of this, like, 6 years ago. So it's incredible to see it all just
What's one of the
manifest.
things that they've also said that hasn't manifested yet? We look forward to.
Well, that we're all going to be living together up on the land
Right.
at some point, that the whole community will all be together up on the land.
Yeah.
And
So
that
it's time
is,
to start moving to Ashland.
Yes,
Start coming.
that is
in.
coming
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And last question, tell us a little bit about the New Haven. We just did this grand reopening, and tell us a little bit about some of the changes.
Okay. So one of the biggest changes is that we're opening a tea lounge here. So we're going to be serving our ceremonial teas, as well as some other teas that we've procured from a couple of different places. Rishi is a beautiful tea company, very high vibe tea company. So we've got some teas from them we're going to be serving. And then we're also going to be making cacao lattes,
Wow.
matcha lattes, and golden milk lattes. And we're going to be adding the bioceuticals. So we're going to make lattes with the bioceuticals. So we have several of these beautiful drinks that we're making with the bioceuticals. And yeah, so that'll be opening in about 2 weeks. So we've been working really hard on that, and so happy to bring it to Ashland and to everyone.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. We've got 75 people with us in the Zoom room. I'll go to gallery view for a moment, and you can see a combination of TwinRay Community and Global Peace Tribers, and most of all, Omashar, who we are going to go to next for a song.
Beautiful.
Risha, thank you so much. Love you.
Love you.
Mr. Omashar, did they give you enough of a breather?
They did. They did. I really want a cup of tea now.
I know. All right, well, I'm going to turn it over to your brother for another song.
Okay. Okay. Let me shine a light inside, and I'll show you where your truth resides. So lift your eyes up to the skies, and I'll prove to you that nothing dies. Together we will rise again, and we'll make amends for what we've done. I know you hear me, so please do not fear me, 'cause I'm here to lift you, restore you to glory, and love you and hold you and be your victory. My child, I will welcome you home. Welcome. Just gotta mute somebody. Gotta mute somebody. So let me take your hands in mine. As I look at you, your spirit shine. You see, it's true that we are one, and we came out from the central sun. I know you hear me, so please do not fear me, 'cause I'm here to lift you, restore you to glory, and love you and hold you and be your victory. My child, I will welcome you home. Welcome you home. So when you take a different view and you dream awake, breathe out the new. The world will come alive again as we dance and sing and make new friends. I know you hear me, so please do not fear me, 'cause I'm here to lift you and restore you to glory, and love you and hold you and be your victory. My child, I will welcome you home. Welcome you home. Welcome you home. You see, it's true that we are one, and we came out from the central sun. So when you take a different view and you dream awake, breathe out the new. I know you hear me, so please do not fear me, 'cause I'm here to lift you, restore you to glory, and love you and hold you and be your victory. My child, I will welcome you home. Welcome you home. Welcome you
Once again, let's all twinkle, beloved brother Omashar. Going to go to gallery view. And here in Global Peace Tribe land, we twinkle. That's our way of saying thank you.
Twinkle on
thank
the
you.
star.
Twinkle, twinkle, Omashar. Hey, and you know, speaking of Omashar, a wonderful way to support him and to support ourselves is to go to his website, Omashar.com. It's his name, Omashar.com. And go down, and that's where you can learn where to get his music. And the best way is to go to Bandcamp and to get his music on Bandcamp. And every one of his songs is so beautiful. He is truly the voice of the TwinRay, of the Global Peace Tribe, and to a large degree now the TwinRay community as well.
And all of the secrets of the universe are in every one of those lyrics.
Exactly right. Because so much of your lyrics, and it took me a while to catch on to this, is it's basically the universe talking to us and giving us messages. And that's when you're listening to his songs, that's who the voice is. It's the voice of, would you call it the voice of the universe?
Well, the source of all creation. It's like you get silent and you allow the voice to speak through you, and it's either the divine talking to you or us talking to the divine. And of course, the music is, according to Mary Poppins, Tiara, is the sugar that helps the medicine go down. But of course, we don't do sugar. We do agave or maple syrup, and so it's a package. And I've had people say to me, your music saved my life, simply because it's helped them connect on the inside and stay connected in dark times. And looking forward to the rest of the night, brother.
Thank you. We may need to have you do one more song. Everything's running a little bit slower here.
You can. There's a lot of other background noise coming in with your feed as well.
Yeah, I know. I've even with my earplugs, it's hard to do that.
Never mind.
But you know what we will do is I do want to share with people a little bit about the Global Peace Tribe, because a lot of people watching are TwinRay Community, and they may not be as familiar with all of the shows we do. And we do 2 or 3 shows every week. And we want to invite you to join us. So, for example, tomorrow night, this is the show that we're going to be doing, living a purpose-filled life with all these amazing presenters, including a lot of music with Omashar, but also with Tatiana Speed, and a woman named Diva Sonic. And we're going to hear from, Teresa Collins runs the Global Coherence Pulse. Julie Kroll runs the Connection Field. Grace Lynn works with HeartMath. Tammy Scarlett helps to run Unify. These are some of the major leaders in our New Thought world, and they're all going to be on the Awakening World tomorrow night. And so for those of you that haven't already subscribed, now's a really good time to subscribe, because we're just starting our newest season. And so we invite you to join the Global Peace Tribe. And if you go to globalpeacetribe.com, globalpeacetribe.com, that's where you can learn all about us. And our website has all sorts of gifts and things for you. And then just click register for the new season. And that will take you to a registration page. You can come in on several different levels. So we invite you to come join us, and you will then get the Zoom room links to all of our shows for the next 4 months, basically, until the end of June. We always do a show on Wednesday night and Saturday night, and then we do special events like tonight. So definitely join us and come and join the Global Peace Tribe. And Omashar, if you don't mind, I am going to turn it over to you for one more final song. Thank you, brother.
Brighter than the sun. Here where life is one. All the past falls like rain into the soil of future dreams. Love, the footprints in the sand. Eyes shining like the stars. And the way is suddenly so clear. And we know what has to be done. why flowers keep on blooming. The stardust in our eyes lifts us all to a higher plane, a deeper truth, our rightful place, and still we wonder why. For life, a promise to fulfill. Now, a vision is revealed, and the blessing of who we really are can be felt throughout our world, and still we wonder why flowers keep on blooming. The stardust in our eyes lifts us all to a higher plane, a deeper truth, our rightful place, and still we wonder why. All the past falls like rain into the soil of future dreams, and still we wonder why flowers keep on blooming. The stardust in our eyes lifts us up to a higher plane, a deeper truth, our rightful place, and still we wonder why. Life, a promise to fulfill. Now, a vision is revealed. Love, the footprint in the sand. Eyes shining like the stars, and still we wonder why.
Thank you, Omashar. Let's all twinkle him one more time. Yay. And we are now going to actually kind of switch over to the focus of the event that's going to be happening. So welcome.
So welcome everybody. Hello. How are you all? We're going to have a beautiful meditation with Deborah and TwinRay are on get ready. And we're going to have some wonderful music. So welcome everybody and TwinRay and Deborah. Thank you so much. Thank you for the short introduction. Welcome everyone. Yeah, please take your seats wherever you can. Awesome. Wait a second. Okay, let's take your seats. The mic is on working? Mic is on? Yeah. Everybody can hear me? That's good that you're testing it with her and then
Give us a moment, everybody, and we'll work out the audio.
It's not a good idea because of your
Deborah, try saying something, please.
They need to unmute again.
Let's try again. So while we're waiting,
They seem to be.
we're still working on audio and we'll have that pretty soon. Or Craig, you got to turn one of the microphones on. Now both of them are off. So we have to turn one on. Try talking for a moment, please, Deborah.
They're muted.
Yeah, we're not hearing anything.
The TwinRay is muted.
You're gonna do a picture now. And thank you for your patience, everybody. We will get the audio going soon. While we're waiting to get the audio going, just so you know, it's going to be, we've got a full house of people here. And everybody's very excited. The TwinRay are on their way. They're going to be here shortly. And as soon as we get the audio worked out, we're going to have a beautiful meditation with Deborah Juliette. And did we enjoy Omashar songs? If we enjoyed Omashar songs? I think we could try. Let's try.
Should I start? Should I try again? Yes, is this now perfect?
Okay, so we can, if you can hear me offline.
Why don't you come over here, Deborah, and speak here? I've turned it back to the computer, Mike.
Okay, you want me to sit there?
Yeah, if you want to be heard.
What about the?
Well, that's, okay, well, let me finish, you know, I'll just keep working on it. You're right. I should fix it for that. Just go over there and go.
We're still learning how to do these hybrid events where we've got a live audience. We've got probably 50 people here. And of course, I see about 85 people in the Zoom room. But bear with us. We will work it out. And our wonderful balladeer, Travis, is giving a microphone now to Deborah. So hopefully this will work. There we go.
Asking audience that I'm good at awesome. Thank you so much. And the fellows with the applause.
So we want to thank you all for supporting everyone in the room, receiving Deborah's beautiful meditation, although we're not able to hear it with our ears here in the Zoom room or out streaming. But we love how we come together as a tribe to support each other and to be patient, and gives us a chance to come back to that 0 point no matter what's happening around us. So just honoring all of us here and the love that we're creating. So grateful to be part of the TwinRay community tonight and be witnessing the events in the Haven and all the beautiful souls. And here in our Zoom room, the Global Peace Tribe and TwinRay community together gathered. And we're streaming out to platforms all around the globe. So using the power of our collective energy now to increase the love within ourselves and the love that we send out to each other. Just breathing that in and clearing the space, getting ready for the TwinRay to come in, the beloveds to deliver beautiful messages to us. And knowing how things move through the ethers, just really working with those powers tonight while we're watching this beautiful hybrid production. And what I love is that we model the patience and kindness that we so wish to see in the world. We do that so well here. And just taking in another deep breath, and collectively we can create more of this meditation magic. Every night at 6:30, for those of you who haven't joined us yet, we do offer a meditation online. And when we gather together, we create magnitudes of movement of love. And let's all either silently or twinkling Scott, loving Scott for being so willing to master all of this for us, to manage the virtual world and the in-person world so beautifully, Scott. And right now, without interrupting the room, he's being silent, so we can take advantage of that too. So everyone twinkling Scott, loving Scott. Receiving that in your second chakra, I can feel that, just all that love moving in. There's so much power and beauty here. And of course, loving Omashar and the beautiful music that he brings to us, like the glue that holds us together in every show. Such a hero. OMA-STAR. And really honoring yourself, always to honor ourselves. Omashar, do you want to join in and add to this beautiful meditation that we're creating on the spot together?
It is kind of wonderful, isn't it? And here we are doing it. I'm going to bring up something in a moment. And we're going to find it here. Keep on talking, Diara.
Okay. And we've just been informed, our reporters have sent in word that the beloveds have now joined us here at the Haven. So we will be working on the sound and the video to receive their message. So this is just very exciting. We're witnessing history in the making.
Yes, I'd like to say just a little, one of our predecessors, Barbara Max Hubbard, she had a beautiful group of sayings at the end of one of the meditations she did. And I am love. I am the source of all creation above all else. I love the source of all creation above all else. My neighbor as myself, and myself as an awakening conscious being. I am wisdom. I distinguish what is breaking down from what is breaking through. I let go of what is breaking down. I am faith. I know there is a perfect design of creation. Each of us is a vital element of that design. I know I am now acting in perfect harmony with that design. I am courage. I know that I am not working alone. I am surrounded by mighty companions on this earth and in the universe beyond. And together we work towards our inevitable awakening, which is happening now as we breathe together. And I am patience. The timing is not in my hands. I live in eternity. I act in the present. I am fulfilled. I surrender all need to know the timing, and I act in joy. I am power. To the degree that I empower others, I am now empowered. I am surrender, not my will, but thy will be done, on earth as it is throughout the cosmos. And so those are the words of one of the prayers of Barbara Mux Hubbard before she left to be one of the Star Elders, which she is right now. And so it's a very powerful prayer that she left us with. And I often say that at the end of meditations that I lead. So thank you for the opportunity, Deborah. Yes.
Oh, beautiful, Omashar. Thank you. Well done. It's how do you follow those words? Just feeling into her starlight and all those that are here supporting us in the Galactic Peace Tribe.
We're trying one other thing in a moment. We're going to have Craig's computer connecting to the TwinRay so that everybody will be able to see them and hear them. So thank you for your patience, online audience. Thank you, Tiara and Omashar, for covering. And hopefully we'll have this all together in just a moment.
I am with you here inside. Don't worry, don't worry. And I love you more than you could know. So come along now and lay your head on my heart, on my heart. Close your eyes, dear, and rest a while in me. Keep open your heart and let in the sun, and bathe yourself in the garden of one. Know you're at home and in my embrace. Here is divine grace. Here is empty space. And now I ask you to take a step towards me, toward me. I can
Druids, gardeners, readers, the parents of who makes one of you, who co-creates this month. It's celebration of the open. And must bypass the times that we feel separate, times that we feel disconnected from our true soul, the times are most essential. Remember the parts and pieces must come back into this, must come back to the truth of our being. We can transcend them, but we don't bypass them. So as we're coming into this equinox portal, this time where the alchemy begins, this is the grand initiation of the seasons, of the year truly begins. Astrologically speaking, and biologically as well, in our internal alchemy. This is a time of bloom, a time of renewal. And fingers crossed, this is a true beginning to the spring, and not the false spring that we have in Ashland. With this time, we come into harmony internally. We seek to bring harmony externally. Action, our words, thoughts.
We have an opportunity to live that moment in its purity, in its precision, to bring more grace and more love in that one moment. Every moment we take a breath, we have a choice point, what to feed, feeding love, feeding what is good, feeding the transmission of love to humanity, to the animals, to the minerals, to the waters, the soils, to the elements, walking upon the earth with great reverence as if it is indeed ancient truth, because it is so easy to go through your day, go through our day without remembering. We walk upon the body, life giving, ever sustaining body. How do we treat this body? Do we treat her with gratitude for what she gives effortlessly, for what she gives unlimited? Or do we forget, go about our day, drive on the road, walk? It's asking for humanity to come together. It's not that resources aren't available. It's not that there isn't plenty upon plenty. It's that the consciousness of humanity as one species, as one beating heart, must ignite, must return back to that wholeness so that she can reveal her cornucopia of infinitude that is available. We get this choice. We get to choose at every choice point what and how we perceive the life. Your thoughts are like satellite systems that connect to every person, every planet. They connect everywhere and they create reality. What are your thoughts? What are your emotions that hold the magnetics? Today we come together
to purify even deeper, even further. Every time we come together, we purify more. We deepen further. We sanctify. We forgive. We find mercy and compassion. The equinox is about balance. It's about finding that balance, that middle point, that center. The left and the right hemispheres of the brain, the masculine and the feminine, coming in to that central point, that Bindu point where all creation exists. We get to do this together. We get to do this now. So we invite you to go to the center point, the Bindu point of your heart. And start to feel it. Really activating, communicating with you, talking to you. Through light, through sound. And allow yourself to go deeper in. Courageously allow that space to invite you forward. What meets you there? Is it still? Or is there still something to go past, to move through? Keep going. Seeing the light inside of you very brighter, brighter. Seeing that center point begin to smile back at you. And when your heart smiles and you smile, your crown opens. And here you connect with the greater source. Greater source of information, of inspiration, the in spiritus. And feel that light expanding more and more as it grows. Feeling safer and safer to expand further. Raising the frequency now even more. Allowing yourself and giving permission to open up even further. Once you connect to the intelligence of your heart, it's like a passport to go and travel and see anywhere. The omnidimensional space that exists here, now, and everywhere. And start to see the reality that you wish to see in front of you, living every day. We speak of the golden age, the age of peace, again, of picking up the pieces wherever they have inadvertently been taken wrong. Bring those pieces back to your center column of light now. And let them settle. Let them settle where they know. And now start to see the golden age in front of you. What does that mean to you? And start to populate that inside of you. A word of peace, a legacy for the children, sacred garden, community, whatever that means. And now start to expand your focus even further. And allow the unimaginable to be shown to you. things that you never even imagined possible are possible. Today we come together in unity, in love, with great peace in our hearts and compassion. And we say thank you. Thank you so much for bringing us here to this very moment. Right? Thank you is the first step, and as this month is the first month of the alchemical cycle as it begins, you've already taken the first step by opening the door to gratitude.
Let's all share into this co-creative field. What we would like to see more of in our life and in the world. You don't have to verbalize it, and can if you wish, but just take a moment to really tune in. This is sort of this manifestation spark. You go into this constellation of Aries, it's initiating. It's this spark of creation, spark of hope, a glimpse into the future. What do you want to see more in your life and in the world? Wish to verbalize it as a seed into the field, please do. Or type it in, since we have this computer in front of us.
1, 2,
1. Magic.
laughter, manifestation.
Two comments of our group here. We're pure oceans, pure air, happy animals, more nature, less pollution, more compassion, more people acknowledging each other, laughter, peace, love, joy, abundance, acceptance, unity.
So we're echoing the same thing.
Now, how do we know we have that in our life? We see it in our reality only with our eyes. We also feel it in our hearts. How often do each one of you stop for a moment in your day and tune in to your heart and see where your heart's at? Is that a practice for anyone? Anyone do that? Show of hands. Simple way to just stop in the moment of whatever you're doing and ask, is my heart happy? Just smiling to your hearts. And all these beautiful virtues, all these beautiful intentions that we are seeding forth in this portal of the equinox, with our loving intentions to see it within our own life and within the lives of many. We have to keep being that measurement within ourselves. We have to keep tuning into our hearts. In harmony, of course, we want to see in life, we have to live harmonious in all of our ways, in all of our actions, in our speech, all of our answers, exactly. And so it's a really beautiful practice just to stop what you're doing and put your hands over your heart and ask your heart, are you happy? And smile to your heart, appreciate your heart, and then notice the magnetic field that is your heart's torus amplify. Notice how your mood will shift. Notice how you close your eyes one moment, you'll open your eyes up and you'll see maybe the same objects in reality, but you'll see a different perspective, a vision more from your heart. And so keeping the gauge of where you're at in life each day, just tuning to your heart. Is it heavy? Is it light? Is it happy? And these simple questions.
What does it mean? Really listen. What do you need today? How can you do for me without me having to tell you how to do it? What can I do for you? How can I give to you today? And if we tell you what it's asking for, it might say, I want you to smile. It might say, I really would like for you to write today. I want you to sing. It doesn't matter if you feel like you can't sing. Sing. Sing quietly. Sing by yourself. Sing. It has the answers.
Yeah. And the wisdom of the heart, we see the heart as this source of joy and happiness, but it's also the seat of all restrictions in our life. How many times do we pull away from someone and we guard ourselves because we don't feel safe? And so we create these walls around our hearts. That's another thing that we have to really tune into. When do we do that? It's all nice and fluffy and rainbowic to say, oh yes, love, happiness, peace. But really, we need to use that intention when the walls come up. Because the heart can be the seat of compassion. It also can be the seat of absolute restriction. And that's really important to observe. And you can see when someone's really reserved because of traumas and dramas in their life that have shaped and molded their perspective of how they perceive others and themselves. And we keep those walls up quite high. And so we might have moments of that. We might have moments when we put our guards up because we're feeling a trigger or a wobble emotionally or mentally because of someone or something. So when we share of like what we want to really see, harmony, peace, love, compassion, we must remember that before we put these walls up. It's so automatic to put the walls up. But we have to make sure that we're tuning into why we're putting those walls up.
Yeah, and those walls are the antithesis of everybody's intention.
All this division that we can possibly imagine in this world, it's just a division from the head and the heart. That's all that there is. And so when we take that great voyage, the noble voyage, diving deep into our hearts, into our inner child, into our most sacred, the nearest and the dearest. And we're courageous to be fearless. We go inside and we start thinking with our hearts. That begins a journey to start feeling with our mind. And we start putting this reverse polarity with how we've been conditioned to perceive the world around us through the lens of our minds. Subject, objectivity, the narratives and the perceptions that we've been conditioned to believe. We start reversing them. We start unlearning those binding agents. We start unbinding our hearts. We start thinking coherently with our hearts, which then automatically accesses the higher intelligence of a unified brain, left and right hemisphere in harmony. And so all that we want to experience in our own life, yes, we hear we have to be that. But when do we have to be that? Okay, all the time. But most importantly, we have to be it when we are in those states that we forget who we truly are. We forget what we truly want.
That's the test. It's easy to be loving when everything is going well. It's easy to be loving when you're feeling that wonderful energetic reciprocity that life is giving you. But what if it's not? And that's where the test is. That's where you can change your state, change your reality in that exact moment. That's where the test is. When it's really uncomfortable, when you don't want to let your hands down. That's when you must.
So we also want to ask you all, what's your favorite aspects about the Haven? Because this is, yeah, this is a place where we get to gather, we get to sing, we get to share, we get to connect. It's important to hear from communities about what they love about the Haven, whether it's online or whether it's here personally. Because really it's been created for community, it's been created as a container and an offering. And so it's
Let your inner child come out and play.
yes. So that's our question that we want to voice for this evening. What do you want to see more of? What do you enjoy? How can we co-create it? As we step into this new year, a new season.
How is the Haven touch to you?
Yeah.
This is the Thank you so much. That means so much to us.
If you didn't hear, that a heart chakra of Ashland. And just to echo into that beautiful sentiment, is that there's not many places in the world, there's a few, but there's not many that are considered grail sites. Grail sites in either the study of geomancy or geobiology, basically the grid structure, the ley lines, the nervous system of the body of Gaia, basically, the sacred anatomy of which we can see how birds migrate, animals migrate through the magnetic currents of the sort of the grids of the system of this planet, this organism. So Ashlands, there's other places like this sister of Ashland being Glastonbury. These are considered grail sites. And what does that mean? Well, a grail represents the chalice, which represents the torus, which represents all of the chakras, which represents all of the biology. And a grail site represents that there's every chakra in a micro aspect on the land. So for example, we have Shasta being the world root chakra, the base tones. And then there's other major chakras around the world, like solar plexus being Uluru in Australia, etc. But here we have a micro grail, meaning that we have Shasta all the way up to Crater Lake. And in the center, we have Ashland. And Ashland is the heart chakra, all the sort of the micro chakras of the lands here on this in this vicinity. So it's a very special place. It's also very, very sacred in the protection that was offered here, the healing that was offered here as well in antiquity. And so just echoing the sentiments of the heart chakra, the heart center. We all feel the heart center in its awakened glory. But everyone has felt heartache, heart pain, has felt that heart restriction. And of course, when you come to a place, you must bring the heart medicine to open it up. And so we can fully drink from that grail, which is our own hearts. What else would you like to say?
Smiling faces and good qualities, we have good conversation, to enjoy it. It's like must do every day. The meeting's open, I stop. Hang out a little bit. Your face is always smiling.
Not always. We've seen your face.
That's true. We've seen you falling around.
But we recognize, we've all been there.
Your spirit is shiny.
Who else would like to be in this club?
So I'm looking at my notes from the 14th of September 2023. I had a session with a holographic museologist, and he tested me for Oregon Shasta area, which came out at 9 out of 10. And then he tested me for north of Shasta, a place I've never been to today, and that was 9 to 10 out of 10. So here I am. And then last night I had a dream, which you appeared, and you said, "Oh, well, why don't you just stay? You're already here." And I was like, "What? Still into it." This is rather predestined.
Absolutely. Holographically encoded in these. Thank you for sharing.
We have some comments from our online group. Tiara writes, "The Haven is our version of the central sun, the gathering place for Ashland." Moroa writes, "The Haven is how I want my home to feel, divine, inviting, and sacred." Linda McCabe writes, "The Haven is breathtakingly beautiful, a meeting place, a place of opportunity and growth, friendship, and love." Navani writes, "I love the Zoom shopping offering for people out of state." And Marisa writes, "We need more temples like the Haven, one in every corner of the world."
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Yes, beautiful.
Thank you so much.
I'm welcomed, and that it's a personal welcome. And I've observed when I'm in here and people come in off the street that they are also welcomed as warmly as I am. And I think that's really generous, spacious place to be in. In general, Ashland, all over the place feels like that to me. But I can really come out on that one.
They're always so touched and so moved by each other.
Yeah, definitely.
Beautiful community, close and extended community. All of there's so much good. There's so many good people doing so many good things in this world. Really want to keep into this because it doesn't get shown what's out there, what people actually see when they tune into media, false media. It's never true. But there's so much good and there's so many good people doing amazing things. And we just want to celebrate you right now and right here. You, they're always showing up, they're always being here. And for being the pioneers of your own lives and for persevering in some of the most challenging situations. And that's the wonder of humanity. Is that it was made to do that. It was made to persevere. It was made to come together, to remember, come together.
And also persevere. What a beautiful word. Persevere is to pierce through the veil. And it's a really piercing through the veil of that mist that sometimes we forget who we are, that we persevere and show up consistently. We pierce that veil of separation. And we're always welcomed. This land of unity. We have to consistently persevere. And life teaches us that lesson again and again.
Until the normal veils.
So I believe this is a wonderful place. That even really helpful with that. We got to translate stuff. Unique. First time I spent the last spring. And I walked into the group and I didn't say there was a building and there was a team with stuff. The one thing I would add is, and especially getting a transition, I think it's experiential. Okay, it's experiential and tangible. I think we try to do the best in the experiential. Like those brews are that kind of thing. You sit there, put on some makeup and go. That I think brings people in that don't understand. And they're welcome, what they want, they're welcome. And add that flavor to it. Maybe something that works and God, this is real. This makes it home.
Thank you so much. Yes, that's why we created it. We really wanted it to be a place that's experiential. You can hold healing rods in your hands and really feel frequency moving through you and leave without back pain. Or, have a better night's sleep that night. Go into the meditation pods and experience living artwork and see what that feels like in your body and how that feels you. It's a playground. The world can be so serious all the time. And this is just another opportunity to get to play a little bit. And this is just the beginning. Can you imagine what we're going to do with it?
So what was patches makes those they're actually very experiential. They're like real time. People one day they feel like that. And there's compactors, I haven't ever seen something. You put 3 on your forehead, you feel something. So there's all sorts of ways to enhance it. I'm just like they're fun. And I'm being a little quick headed myself, and I know I needed that to kind of feel the tangibility of what we're talking about. So the more bring it down, that stay easy. It is really a place for healing to begin.
Miracle that you're here.
It is a miracle that you're here.
I know many of us don't, but I'm so grateful that in my life really realized we were shaped by when I am in my mode. I don't give up. I also managed to get here because and then many years how we feel the same way. I just don't have to
Oh, thank you. Yes, it's good to see you. To your shining face. You look completely different. You just said it was 3 weeks ago.
And try to roll.
That's such a lie.
That we got into children. I'm sure many people feel the same way. We lifted ourselves. And how to say, how to be back and feeling married.
Well, you just did.
Because all of us, the world is coming in right? It's like this incredible exactly what it is. Because it's a feeling.
We all need reminders sometimes along the journey of what we're capable of and what we're destined, truly destined to achieve. And that's the beauty of community and something is to be those reflections, to give a hand out, a hand up, and lift people, lift each other up. And I mean, there is a time where the roller coaster stops. That's the great benefits of walking a true, authentic spiritual path. That you can go beyond all that exists. It sometimes sounds like this wishy-washy type of.
It's not, it's sobering.
But sometimes it's like, really though, is that even possible? Because life is life, and life has its multiple facets. But truly, there is an end to the suffering, our emotional internal suffering. There is an end to that, and it's really not. It's not something that's so far away in the distance. It's something that's available for us in every single moment. We either choosing love or we're choosing fear. Choosing love, we're turning within, we're choosing to open up the virtues of our heart. We're choosing to accept life as it is, not as we would like it to be, but as it is in that moment. Not as we want to react to it, but as it just is. The good, the bad, and the absolute ugly, just as it is. And when we start acknowledging that isness of life, which is the backdrop of life, and it's the in-drop of ourselves, we recognize that that actually doesn't change. That one coherent, continuous vibration of pure presence actually is our nature. It is the very source of love, the source of happiness. It is our very being, and that doesn't waver. But we must penetrate that with the mind to go beyond that tool that we sometimes identify with. until we get grounded in our true being, we become anchored in our nature, inner nature, the unchanging nature. And then the emotions that we once experienced that controlled us, that directed us, and misled us, we actually transmute them, we transcend them.
They find their true mood. You can't be misled and
And doesn't mean we become completely detached and aloof from this world, as in, oh, nothing matters, nothing cares, it's an illusion, whatever. No, we fully engage in the world. We're fully a part and we embrace this world. But what we are is completely detached from the outcome of life, because we discern the real from the false, the real from the illusion. And the illusion is just not what it seems. That's this word. It's just its expression of not what we perceive in that moment. But after a while, it all becomes the play. Life just becomes this gorgeous play. Sometimes it's comedy. Sometimes it's a tragedy. Sometimes it's a blockbuster. Sometimes you just want to turn the thing off. So just remember that you don't want to put the goal so far away from ourselves. Like it's this unreachable, unattainable goal about someday or maybe I'll get there. It's like, no, the true you is there. You can't bypass it. That's the thing. There's this tendency to sort of like, okay, we're already enlightened, we're already ascended, everyone's perfect, everything's, that's unfortunately doesn't work because we don't experience that until we do. And then it's authentic, it's real, because it is our reality. And as you pierce through the veil, and then you embody that with your thoughts, with your emotions, with your actions that become more stabilized, the sun never sets. And that's what the prophecies are all speaking about. Is that the day that follows no night. And so this is the time where we have to be that light. We are beings of light. Our very makeup is light. I mean, there's studies that are coming out now showing the intelligent structure of our organism as we produce our own bioluminescence. We are literally light. And so we are that light. We have to remember we're that light. And we have to reclaim that light. And
don't let anyone dim that light.
exactly. So here's to being the light. So it is. There's this beautiful keyboard. I'd love to do some incredible.
I wanted to ask who's doing something. This.
That's it.
Sorry, thank you so much for being here.
I think we have your seat.
Oh.
I'll sit on the floor. Yeah, we'll stand awkwardly. Just gonna do a little short one here. I brought a little band with me tonight.
Amazing.
We'll call them up in a second, but for the time being, I'll just do a quick little one here. I like the sound in here. I love this. Love this space that you all have made. I love the space that everyone's holding, listening so kindly. I work as a school teacher, and the kids are always like talking over. So it's nice to be in a room where everybody's like, "Oh yeah, we're listening." Hear what each other has to say. It's really fun. A quick little song. These days when the sun goes dark and God wears black, in these days when the war seems dark and tyrants rule the land, oh, my future seems green and bad. But I will fight with love song. I will win with understanding. I will fight with my shoes tied and my old love of man just shining. These days when the world seems mad, the fools are at the wheel. The other side just seems so far. I wonder how it feels to be so certain of anything. Would I will fight with some love songs? I win with understanding. I will fight my shoes tied, my old love of man just shine. I will fight with love songs, and I will win with understanding. I will fight with my shoes tied and my old love of man.
This is Travis Puntarelli, known as the Balladeer.
Thank you all. We have some more sing-alongs and other types of things, some ballads if you'd like, in bed or not.
Fight with love song.
Suddenly cross over time.
This is Now, before we go, as we're talking about the training ground of the earth, which is what we call the soul sadhana, I wanted to see a show of hands of who is doing the soul sadhana right now.
How do you like me?
Yeah. How are you liking it? Yes. Great. So hopefully everything it's going to build and build and build and build, but bringing it back to its foundation, bringing even sometimes when you feel so advanced, it's easy to kind of forget the trees from the forest, right? You're just so far up there and you're like, oh, I forgot that there's these beautiful trees. And it's important to return back to your foundations, back to these incredible foundations that allow you to rise, that allow you to step with more conviction, with more presence. And so we're so grateful that almost everyone here is involved in this safe segment. And having just the first week, it's going to get really builds quite a bit. So may this be a wonderful tool for you to keep centered, to keep stable, to keep grateful every day, keep your heart open, to keep connecting to community, and to build this world that we're all here to build and co-create together. We love you.
Really lovely. So is there any questions, any want to be added into the container, any suggestions for the haven and our tea, anything that wants to be added as we go into the next spiral of sacred songs? Perfect. I think there's some downstairs. Freshly baked.
Yes, as we're transitioning also the haven into a tea and channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll have to have live music at the tea and tonic bar downstairs.
Yes.
As well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we look forward to that opening very soon.
Yeah. Crystal's I think you want to say that.
Let's put you on the spot.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. Every day I'm really happy to be a part of this project, and it's wonderful working beside Risha, everyone else here at the meeting. We're just looking for new hires. So if anyone knows anyone who would like to work and serve at the tea lounge, I can't wait. Perfect.
You take resumes.
Yes. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, it's gonna be much fun.
It's gonna be amazing. Yes. Yes. Right.
Okay, so we are in the midst of opening the ceremony for our retreat that starts tomorrow. We're going to be doing a equinox meditation, so definitely get as many involved in that as well. We'll try to broadcast that, leave it live.
Yes, if our internet permits.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So just honoring these new frequencies coming in. I will say that this year of 2024 is a pivotal year. This equinox marks the very first wave of what's known as ultra low or slow standing sound waves that are basically this plasmic energy that's coming on to our planet, neutrinos, which is like the nutrition of our sun, photonic light of our sun, the vibration that's coming onto our planet. So all of this to say that the grids are lighting up. Everything's coming into a higher frequency. And we must be these crystalline rods, these acupuncture needles, I believe. So to just open up, open up the circuitry, open up the frequency, and to facilitate that growth. This is a powerful time, but it doesn't make it easy. It's actually everything. Yeah, everything's going to come up more and more to the surface as this new frequency is coming onto the planet. And so there's science now that's validating really what many ancient prophecies have been speaking into. And so we're living in these prophetic times, but prophecies mean nothing unless we take inspired action. We must take action together. We must be the embodiments that we know that's possible, not for somebody else, but for us, each and every one of us. We must be that love and be those pillars and be that light. And so this is a powerful time. Definitely want to encourage meditation for equinox as well, whether we do it at That we can have a surrounding community. Just meditates wherever, homes, park, haven, but we need to like just come together and gather in groups more and more. And that's something that we really want to see more of. There's more gatherings, more meditation, and just more connection. So we can have a just an Om transmission together. As we send our sonic alchemy into the field. Again, go back to what you want to see. Go back into that feeling of your heart, power center of your heart, what you want to see more in your life, more in the world. And let's just chant Ha for the heart. So H-A, Ha. Last time. Much love to all. We shall see some of you tomorrow, and some of you next tomorrow.
For a timeless moment.
Please continue the magic. You must go through the distance.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having us. Thank you, TwinRay. It's to meet you. Blessings on the kitties. We come tonight, three of us, with simple folk songs that will enliven you, and make you laugh, if nothing else. And we have some old songs, mostly new songs. Some sing-along songs, some ballads. And I think about folk songs a lot. It's my work and play. Sometimes I think of them like food, like nutrients to eat. Other times I think of them like travelers that come and sleep on my couch. And sometimes I think of them like little mementos from home. So we're going to start with a song in the tradition where I was raised in Indiana. Just a good old kind of country folk song. It's got a simple little chorus if you like. You can sing along. I like singing along to all in the songs. We're gonna get warmed up here as y'all get warmed up. Little Ray was asking what we wanted more of here, and I was like, more waterfalls. Because I like that. Whatever's going on, that's it's a really nice thing. There's a lot of rocks here, and I'm like, well, they should all be splashing with waterfalls. But it also makes me want to pee. So if anybody else has to pee, feel free to come and go during the set. We're gonna make some music, but we don't want you to be uncomfortable. So this music is for your deep comfort and enjoyment. This is Rob Taylor with me on the bass. Casey Weber singing songs. And Travis Puntarelli. Tonight it's Balladeer. Does work? In the summer when the days seem long and the moon shines warm, I will sing you a song about how I'll be when I'm older. I will wake when the sun is rising, like the sun I will shine on the land. I'll give thanks for the blood in my body. With my body I'll dance, dance of the dawn. That's how I'll be when I'm older. In the summer when the days seem long and the moon shines warm, I will sing you a song about how I'll be when I'm older. I will rest in the ease in your gardens, I'll plant my bones. I will walk everywhere I'm not sailing. Everywhere that I go, I will smile on my soul. That's how I'll be when I'm older. In summer when the days seem long and the moon shines warm, I will sing you a song about how I'll be when I'm older. Gather the dew falls and it falls. I will build you a fire in your place. When the last of the daylight has gone, I will sing you a song I made when I was young, about how I'll be when in the summer when the days seem long and the moon shines warm, I will sing you a song about how I'll be when I'm older. In the summer when the days seem long and the moon shines warm, I will sing you a song about how up to with a little sing-along song. It's not quite a sing-along, it's kind of a call and repeat song, and I think some people know it, so y'all can help me out a lot by just singing parts in the ways in which they come. So this one goes like this. It's about two fish, and these two fish are real different. See, one of these fish believes one thing, and the other fish believes something entirely different. But they still get along okay, and they find some commonality between each other, which I think is also real important. Just like me and some of the members of the band. Actually, some of the members of the band with I get along perfectly, but some of the other members of the band I disagree with on almost everything. We still find ways to make it work out. So this song is about that. Like this. It goes like this, a call and response. So we say, two little fish in the sea. 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 You guys are so good. Okay, the next part goes. And one of them is the astronomer. Is the astronomer. And one of them is the astrologer. Is the astrologer. Say, I count space and time. You draw golden lines. We both watch the stars rippling, rippling. There we go. Rippling, rippling. Rippling, 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 rippling. Two little fish in the sea. 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 And one of them is the astronomer. Is the astronomer. And one of them is the astronomer. Is the astronomer. I count space and time. I count space and time. Draw golden lines. Draw golden lines. Both watch the stars rippling, 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 rippling. Okay, are we ready for the real thing? 1, 2, 4. Two little fish in the sea. 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 And one of them is the astronomer. Is the astronomer. And one of them is the astrologer. Is the astrologer. I count space and time. Draw golden lines. Draw golden lines. Both watch the stars rippling, 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 rippling. Rippling, 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 rippling. Two fish believing everything is meant to be that happens. We're two fish believing everything is meant to be that happens. We're two fish believing everything is meant to be that happens. We're two fish believing everything is meant to be that happens. We're two fish believing everything is meant to be that happens. We're two fish believing everything is meant to be that happens. We're two fish believing everything is meant to be that happens. We're two fish believing everything that happens is meant to be. Well, when Scott asked me to do the gig here, I had only one question. It was like, do we have to wear white? Because everybody wanted to know, like, oh, you're doing a gig today. What do they do over there? You have to tell us. And of course they laughed and said, no, we don't have to wear white. That's nice. But I was thinking a lot about the songs and like, you know, a lot of the songs. Can I talk about it?
Yes.
Scott was my therapist for a little while. And, part of the therapy was affirmations, was words of affirmation. So like, okay, I can do it. I can say the things that I believe myself to be in the world. I did that for a while. But I find my own self working a little bit backwards in some ways. And I think the same with folk songs. That I really, really like things that tell me what I'm not. It really helps me, like the contrast, like the color. The color really helps me. And I appreciate that in folk song especially. So I'm going to sing a couple sad songs, and I want you to be open to receiving these songs as contrast, and as a way of looking at life and seeing and holding the TwinRay spoke of that, being able to hold both things. Like we're happy when we're happy, but also when we're sad, there's something else going on, and the presence of that as well. And so I bring you a story. This story is in color, and it's in the color of the end of the world. And in this end of the world, there's no humans. They're all gone, but the robots are still there. Not many of them are left, but there's some. And this is a story about a robot, and he's traveling, or it's traveling. They're traveling and walking a great distance, trying to find the place where they were created, the place where they were born. And if you could catch the words of the song, the name of the robot is 2471. And go on a great distance to find itself. Well, are you my mother? You look like she used to. All with the empowered protanium silicon. I tried to find you, it took me so long, 'cause the stations are empty and the roads are gone, you know. The skies are all gray and the stars are all gray, and the cars have all rotted and rusted away. But the air's sometimes seen and the wind, it still blows. The grass still is green and the river still flows. I know, 'cause I keep the records, I count the dead ends, I number rise and fall. I am 2471. Keep the records 2, count the dead ends 3, the last android can do. I know it's cliche to write notes to our maker, but I'd like to say that I think you all knew when you built the machine, it would end up just being the world's biggest cannon to climb into. I keep the records, I count the dead ends, I number rise and fall. I am 2471. Keep the records 2, count the dead ends 3, the last android can test. Here's another one. This one comes from the town that I grew up in Indiana, which is quickly getting gentrified. It's amazing. Every time I go home, there's bigger and bigger buildings. And I wrote this song for a piece of air. You can't see that area anymore. There's a building there, but I used to like that area a lot. And I'd look out every time. I remember driving down the road that goes through my house in the woods into town, and you just drive and you could look to your right and see for a long time. And now you can't. There's a building right there. And so this song goes out to that space. And I promise we won't stay in the dark colors all night long, but I do love the dark colors. All of the beasts in the world are gone. We lie on the floor, counting memories of things that have been, things that were but are not now. Oh, we live over the hill, where a tower's standing now. The trees are gone, the brook is buried underneath the ground. Still though, after all this time, we'll kill the last of them. I put vision to this rhyme. It's not enough to stop the fight. There's a boat along the shore, all this sand and water dust, count the things that are no more, old memories of things that have been, things that were but are not now. Oh, the air over the hill, where the tower's standing now. Trees are gone, the brook is buried underneath the ground. Still though, after all this time, we'll kill the last of them. I put vision to this rhyme. It's not enough to stop the fight. Still though, after all this time, we'll kill the last of them. I put vision to this rhyme. It's not enough to stop the fight. This song dies here. You go on and live. Thank you for indulging us in those songs, and do a couple more upbeat ones here for a second. This next one is part of a series of songs I wrote on polyamory. Close. And that one? Yes. The song's called Modern Love. I'll tell you that. Piano sound okay out there? Okay. Everybody hear everything?
Yes.
Okay. We had the great pleasure of being here midday today and just getting here in the kind quiet of the afternoon to set up the sound with Craig. And it was really gentle. Thanks for that. Let's see, how does this go? The doorway winks at me. I wander carefully. I figure maybe it's not too late. The world was waked up by the smell from a coffee cup. And you should never go and throw it all away. If you don't try it first, we'll never know what makes the garden grow. I will be casual, I will be quaint. And when big feelings come, I will feel all of them. I will not close my eyes or heart, I will not faint. I can take it, you see. It's only modern love. Go ahead and leave me where you found me. I'll be alright. I only turn to feathers when I'm foundering. And I won't cry for you. After all this that we can do, I won't cry for you. I've had the best time of my life with you. The fascists on TV, I watch them passionately, portrayed so accurately, it makes me choke. If I could only have insight like the protagonist have, then I'd know just when's the time to cut the rope. Oh, decisions, but it's not like that. There are no governments. It's only him and you and her and me and hearts and boners. So I'll never miss my old vanilla tricks. It would be nice to just shake hands and let it go. You see, it's only modern love. Go ahead and leave me where you found me. I'll be alright. I only turn to feathers when I'm foundering. And I won't cry for you. After all this, I wouldn't do. I won't cry for you. I had the best time of my life with you. Or you could be in the band, and he could drive the carriage. We'd go from town to town together. You'd wear the crown, I'd carry the banner. And we could love whom we want, and we could love without guilt. You could have two lads, imagine that. I'd sleep with all of the acrobats. You see, it's only modern love. Go ahead and leave me where you found me. I'll be alright. I only turn to feathers when I'm foundering. And I won't cry for you. After all this, that wouldn't do. I won't cry for you. I've had the best time of my life. Thanks, everybody. This is my first show with Rob.
Wow.
Rob almost died today. Yeah, Almost. Could have just gone.
Untrue, yeah, not totally untrue. Closer than usual. I was in a little car. They call it the EV. It's a little, kind of a go-kart, a little more souped up. And the thing rolled, and I was in it. Can you believe that? I failed just at the right time. And I thought to myself, dang, I think I just won the lottery. Because I didn't get crushed by this big EV go-kart thing.
Joy.
And here I am.
Some days you just manage to stay alive. Blessings. All right. First show with Rob. This is Casey's second show ever.
Oh, yeah.
I love the night, love the flicker of the candle in your eye, love the moon, love the heat, feel the swoon. And I don't care where you've been, I don't care, and I don't care how you look or what you wear. I want you now, I want you here. Hold me in your arms tonight, I get sunshine. You've got a long, long way to go. Down, down, down. Chateau Shore, you've got all of us watching now, now, now. Chateau Shore. Love the light, the flicker of the candle in your eye. Love the fire, feel the heat, feel the beat. I don't care where you've been, I don't care, and I don't care how you look or what you wear. I want you now, I want you here. Hold me in your arms tonight, I got sunrise. You got a long, long way to go. Down, down, down. Chateau Shore, you've got all of us watching now, now, now. Chateau Shore. Chateau Shore. Chateau Shore.
A song here for war-torn places. I'm feeling that so deeply every day. This is a song from Palestine. Words are old. I wrote a bunch of my friends that spoke Arabic to try to get them translated, and no one quite knew what all of them meant exactly, but with the help of a few different people, including Sabina locally here, we got a good transliteration and learned a bit of the tune. So gave it best I can. Still working on our letters. The translation is something like, to those of you who are climbing up the mountain, to those of you who are setting signal fires, we just hope for your safety.
Mambadi min kiri kukila wale badi sanar beni li amanyaman aine lil hanaya ro Mambadi min kiri kukila wale badi marus beni li amanyaman aine lil hanaya ro
Woo!
Thanks, Al. Thanks for making space here. Everybody feeling okay? It's gonna need to be wonderful. Yeah, we're gonna do a few more here, and we really enjoyed our time in space with y'all tonight, and on the awakening world. Thanks, everybody. This next song is a similar drone. We're gonna make a drone happen, but this is the story of an old man. And the old man comes back from wandering after many, many years, and he comes to find all the people that he's come to see. He's berating them. So if you will permit me my beration of this old man, do it all together. Might work out okay.
All you town boys lying drunken on the road. Behold the weary vagabond, steady in his boat, and he lays it down so heavy that his furrows lined with gold, crying out, boy, how long are you sleeping? Me, I've been wandering along 15 years, hear the mission howling in my soul and hanging from my beard. Ah, but the towers standing ever, as it were, before I go and crying up, boy, how long are you sleeping? Well, the man who sold you sugar cut the corners with his grain, and the man who sold you grain cut the corners with his pesticides. The man who sold you music cut the corners with his name, and the man who sold you money, boys, how long have you been sleeping? Come on, all you sailors, are you working for the feed? What I tell you is in the barrels, you said splashing over the green. Did you see the lady flying with the silver in her wings? this. Look into the mystery, give the queen a kiss. Or are you feared you might see something when you should have turned your head? Well, it's up, boys, how long you been sleeping? If I put my voice to death by ringing in my head, could you read upon my epitaph the words I never said? And if I fade into the countryside and laugh my final breath, well, it's up, boys, how long you been sleeping? Boys, eyes open wide, it's where the poison.
Wow.
My favorite one. So
Oh,
fantastic.
thanks. Thanks for making space for that old fella. Here's a cute little sing along we can do. I don't know that we did this one, but you catch it. Sure. When will I be free? When will I be free? When will I be free, little girl? When will I be free? It goes like that. When will I be free? When will I be free? Yeah. When will I be free, little girl? When will I be free? When will I be free?
Thanks, everybody. Wow, it went so fast. I was so excited. With the white cushions and blue yarn.
Or the white dogs.
Oh, so many white
fluffy
dogs.
dogs everywhere.
What dog has got a little hat on? I felt that little hat on there.
Shout out to Jasmine.
Well, thanks, y'all. It's been so enjoyable. We got another song here. And I'm gonna leave you with this song about transformation. This song was inspired by a journey I once took. I was trying to not take a really big journey, but I ended up taking a little tiny journey. And I spent the whole night trying as hard as I could not to turn into a bird. Which I succeeded at, but I don't know if it was to my benefit or not, because years later this song came to me and I was like, I should have just gone for that journey. Or maybe that's the whole thing. Just it's a long journey. And you're just on it whether you want to be or not. We're on it till the end. Or whatever is next. Being of sound mind, he took himself to the stone and cast himself on it. Looked with long eyes at the stars in the dark, all glistening and listening to his prayer. He said, without you I'm a rogue, I am a liar and a dog, a pirate and a pauper and a pig. Well, there's nothing wrong with these, I'd rather be strong. With you I'm a lion, I'm a king. With you I'm a goose, and a turret and a wall. With you I'm a garden bringing sustenance for all. With you I'm a river flowing boundless to the sea. With you I'm the lover that you wanted me to be. I am flying, forest, birdman, crying, life and love. I am fearless, shameless, tearless, crying, life and love. Crying, love, and flying true. I am Birdman when I'm with you. Without you I'm a bandit, I'm a bugger and a fool, a robber and a scoundrel and a knave. And while these all have their seasons, I would rather be real. You're the only one my soul to stay. With you I'm the sun that's rising gentle in the east. With you I'm the candle in the center of the feast. With you I'm the hermit with a lantern in her hand. With you I'm a singer blowing songs across the land. I am flying, forest, birdman, crying, like that love.
Birdman, crying life and love. I am fearless, shameless, tearless, crying life and love. Crying love, flying true. I am Birdman when I'm with you.
That was my favorite song.
Thanks, everybody. Casey Weber, Rob Taylor.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's a picture of you trying not to be Birdman.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. That's actually trying not to be Birdman.
I'm a little guy at the bottom.
It's small.
What happens now?
I think we say thank you very much.
Thank you for all the laughter.
Well, what a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you, everybody. It's amazing to see. There's still so many of you still with us. Thank you for bearing with us with the sound. Jasmine Bear is ready to go home. Look forward to hopefully seeing all of you tomorrow night with our wonderful show scheduled on the Awakening World. Thank you, Diara. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you for leading the dance. And we'll see you tomorrow night on the Awakening World. Good night, everybody. Gotta go to